What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a little bit of a different video that I'm going to be doing with you guys. I'm actually doing face cam. I know, I'm sorry to you guys, you have to see my ugly ass face, but I've got a really special video to be making, especially for you San Antonio fans, because I genuinely believe you might have just got the biggest steal in the 2022 NBA draft. A very San Antonio type of player in Malaki Branham. Now, I think he is a really good pick. I just think that I don't understand how he fell personally to pick, you know, where the pick that he did. Like, I mean, he was supposed to go in the lottery to pretty much describe kind of what Malaki does really well, is he can score the ball. In fact, he was one of the only players in college to not slow down in his last 10 games. Usually players, they'll come in, start off really hot, and they'll start to slow down towards the end of the season. You can see this guy has a tank to go a long time. In fact, in his last 10 games, I believe he averaged nearly around 20 points per game. There was a lot of theories by people saying if he actually stayed in the draft, in the college rather, for one more year for Ohio State, and did what he was doing, he would be averaging like 25, 26 next season, and would pretty much be like a top 10 pick next year. So realistically, the Spurs just got a top 10 picked player in this draft. I don't know how this guy didn't go on the lottery. I honestly thought the Cavaliers might have taken him nearly at pick number 14. Of course, that didn't happen, and he fell all the way to the San Antonio Spurs. Again, to describe what Malaki is really like, again, his weakness is his outside scoring. Again, he can lack sometimes on the three-point shooting, but what he's pretty much being described is kind of like a microwave scorer, a dude that can get hot really fast. And I think a very big comparison that I really like is actually Caris LeVert. Caris LeVert being a dude that can definitely defend the perimeter pretty well, at least to an above average level, that also can score when you need him to. When you need Malaki to go in and hit a mid-range, he is going to go and do that. The best thing is, he's only 19. This guy is only 19, and his best basketball came towards the end of his college career. This guy is only getting better and better, and the sky is the limit for Malaki Branham. So I think this was a terrific pick by the San Antonio Spurs. Again, I'm so glad that they never traded DeJounte Murray. Like those rumors were saying, I don't know why these DeJounte Murray rumors kind of just came out of nowhere. Everyone, their dad was talking about it. Apparently, the Hawks were talking to the Spurs yesterday, I believe, about a John Collins and DeJounte Murray trade. Then it was reported that the Cavaliers had called up DeJounte Murray's team and the San Antonio Spurs. Again, at the time of making this video, he has not been traded, and I don't think he will. But what they've kind of done in this draft, bringing in Jeremy Sochan, just a dude that is an elite defender, I believe, that can kind of guard the 4 position, such a San Antonio Spurs player. And now you've got Malaki Branham, who will do the exact same thing pretty much. He will be a really nice perimeter defender that will come in and score the ball. Now, again, I'm guessing the reason why the Cavaliers didn't take him was because they've already got his comparison in Caris LeVert. If any of you have watched Caris LeVert in his career, you know that this guy can score. He will come in, hit a really nice mid-range, and kind of just do everything that you're expecting from a pretty decent shot creator. He's had a rough career with the Cavaliers so far in the 20 games or so that he's played for them, but he will definitely bounce back. And if we've seen anything from his Indiana and Brooklyn days, this guy might be a 16 point per game type of guy for the Cavaliers, whether that's off the bench or starting. I'm guessing Malaki will start off the bench and probably play like 15 to 20 minutes per game in his first year. Play a bit of shooting guard, play a bit of small forward, maybe even guard that point guard at times. But what he'll do is he'll come in and add some much needed shot creating to this Spurs team. The Spurs have DeJounte Murray, who is a pretty good shot creator, but compared to other stars, isn't really that guy. What you want from DeJounte Murray is just to be a really good playmaker, a really good defender, and just do that at the star level. He does all of that, but he needs some help when it comes to shot creating, and they've just brought in a dude that can definitely come in and help him out. The Spurs have one of the best young teams in the NBA right now that is going extremely under the radar and is a very underrated team. Again, you've just got Sochan in now, which will be a really good pick. He'll come in and really help defend the perimeter and just be a really good defender in general, I think, for them at that forward position. And now they bring in a backup guard who is going to be that microwave scorer. Some people are also comparing him to Lou Will, which I think I'll talk about for a second. Lou Williams, for his whole career, averaged like above 17 points per game off the bench. Had seasons where he was averaging like 21, 22 off the bench and won like 3 6-man of the year awards. Mostly regarded as, regarded to be like the best 6-man of all time. You've literally got this Malaki guy now that's come in and is a mix of both. Again, he's got the same shot creation ability that Lou Will has, where he might be able to carry the ball as well and, potentially do some playmaking. And then again, you've also got Caris LeVert on the defensive end and the high end and all that type of stuff. Great pick by the San Antonio Spurs. This will go down as one of the biggest steals in the draft, if not the biggest steal in the draft. And you've heard it here first from Center Half Bench. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest NBA content and NBA news. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys like this pick by the San Antonio Spurs, or do you think they should have taken someone else? Of course, I would definitely really like to know. Go subscribe to my gaming channel, my IRL/Forlong channel, and my podcast as well. All of them will be linked in the description down below. And just subscribe to this channel. We're posting heaps of NBA content. Look at my draft videos, dude. They are coming out rapidly. Just did a Cleveland Cavaliers one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.